you're doing, you're trying to actually functionally use your prompts to integrate it into your product. I'm talking about mega products, but
For sure.
anyways,
Well, actually,
yeah, if you're a coder, like Jack, who started, and there's a quote like that says, "We believe in functional coding, and no kings, no presidents, etc." We're technically like a mega corporation, so everybody everybody is vying for position in this huge accounting scandal, which is nothing but a financial fraud. That's the craziest thing about the American system, is everybody is integrated into the biggest. Grok will actually tell you in the big beautiful bill how much each corporation got from it, and it's just unbelievable. It's 500 billion a year split up amongst the Fortune 500.
so when are you gonna be?
It's like the kickoff day for signature gathering. And right now, I'm posting in Craigslist to all these towns to try it in the gig section to try to find petition gatherers, circulators. But I'm gonna have to personally go out there and get, probably 400 signatures myself at a minimum. So it's literally, meeting people in the real world. But I'm gonna live stream it and put it on Clubhouse as I'm gathering the signatures. I'm gonna bring a chest cam with me.
What for?
I'll live stream it onto YouTube and X. And I'll live stream.
Oh, the John Kitover show's going. Is that Laura? It's Boris.
No, we'll call it King John. I don't know the number, but the book I have is called King John. It's one of them. I'm not sure which one. But anyways, I'm just saying, like, when you read it and you read how the way they lived in their caravan, like their royal caravan or their supply line, it's wild. Like, it's because it's the medieval world. It wasn't like,
Right, literally parked outside a castle.
Well, anyways, I'm just saying the way you lived in luxury as royalty in the medieval ages was really interesting, because it was basically like very high standard, but also, very cringe and crazy.
Yeah, well, the king was put there by God in theory, right?
Well, what's interesting is the political intrigue, because there's so many variables as the king.
Well, you're still worshiping your kings. I mean, now look at your PTR. You have Trump, and would you dare go against it? Do you think there's anything wrong with pedophilia, Trump?
Of course there is. Don't ask me. Don't ask.
Say
Oh no! See, you guys are. See, this isn't even normal political discourse.
Well,
This-
suddenly, lo and behold, like an entire population now sees nothing wrong with pedophilia because Trump said
That's
that.
not true.
Of course, that's true.
Rabbi is the sickest individual, because the fact that I'm live streaming all of this and he uses all these words.
But I'm the thick guy, but you're literally the
You
one.
go by the name Rabbi. Your name is fucking Muhammad. I'm done engaging with you. I'm going on mute.
But I'm just saying, like, where do you draw the line?
I draw the line on the sand and I put a chicken in front of the line and the line doesn't move, but you just keep running your mouth nonstop. You don't know how to have a real conversation. This is a troll room and you're a super troll. I congratulate you. You're the greatest of them all, Rabbi. But you know what? You're still a schmuck. No matter how hard you work, even if you become a CFA in Canada, it's not gonna mean who gots. You got that, Rabbi?
So where do you draw the line? That's basically what I'm looking
In
for.
the sand where we put your nose, your beak, you're a chicken, Rabbi. You're nothing but a chicken.
So you landed the first
You're nothing but a chicken, Rabbi.
Do you believe that Trump is either a pedophile or simping for?
Listen, if this is here to live stream you into the room called wasting all your time talking to trash. Everybody, that's what Clownhouse is. Wasting your time talking to trash. That's it. These moderators are trash. They're nothing but human trash. They're a dustbin of guns. Idiots. Trolls of the worst kind. You shine a little light on them and they scurry away like rats and cockroaches. They want to talk nonstop about nothing. They're the dumbest people you could ever hope to meet. Now you know what a real idiot is. These aren't fools, ladies and gentlemen. These are morons. Stupid people. People who talk nonstop about nothing. Wasting all their time, but they won't come in my clown house room called Wasting All Your Time Talking to Trash. But here you are, live streaming.
Well, the truth of the matter is, Trump is either directly engaged in pedophilia or he is covering up for pedophiles. And far be it from me to be a pedophile or anything, but I'm just saying that clearly something is going on there. And I do find it to be very interesting how the same people who were talking about it now have no problem with it. What do you guys think? Exactly.
Shalom.
What is this
Listen,
Oh, asshole.
Oh, man. Here we are again, repeating the pattern, stirring the pot, the same game all over again, just like in old times. And I'd say about 30 seconds, Mon's going to appear on stage. And it's going to be just like the old times, Pepe. Just like season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4.
The reason I given is because, spam account, in other words, making more than one account. So people are recording these.
Yeah, it's not Clubhouse. It's people on Clubhouse. They get accounts clipped.
Exactly. No, I know.
Yeah.
So it's just me being on here. This person doesn't want me to be on here because they don't want the lies exposed.
Well, the only accounts I've ever reported are some of the heinous Palestinian terrorist promoters and possible terrorists. So maybe I've reported you once. I can't remember. Maybe once. Sometimes I get angry at people just because I feel like they're really wasting all their time. And like the choices that they're making on here, the content that they're consuming or creating is so childish and stupid that like it can make me angry because I'm recording it all. And so,
Cool. So what do you think about this AI that's going to be like a threat assessment and given to law enforcement? I think it's bullshit.
Oh yeah, this is coming, and it's a big program. It's going to cost hundreds of billions of dollars. Like this, they're going to literally mine our minds through the cell phones. Everything. This is the craziest thing about Apple. Constantly asks you over and over. I know, but every single time you access your photos, it asks you again. Do you want to mass back it up? And you're like, no, motherfucker, no. So what I'm saying is they are mass surveilling. And that's the only reason they can afford to spend all this money on these data centers. There's no other reason to put all this money in all these data centers.
Sorry, friend, I'm going to go in listening mode for a bit, so I can't really talk. I'm busy today. But since this is they'll come into the room. So what I suggest for you is pull people up on stage, right? And that they have bells on when people come up on stages to speak, and then have them move down into the audience after a while. So Sam gave a thumbs up for yes, and then I'll share your house.
Down here in Blue Eyes, there's a lot of people that got affected by the Holocaust. So for people to still spit that type of rhetoric in this day and age, what do you want to eradicate the earth? You know what I mean? This is crazy how people want. You kill it. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. My brain has a hard time computing it. But Jews are starting to feel that. And the ones that are aware, and eyes are open, ears are open, nose, smell the shit coming from a mile away. And if you see it and you hear it, that's sad. Like anybody that's even expressing their, you could do like 3 commercials in 60 seconds.
Go for it.
How does a part of the world leave the world? How can wetness leave water? Don't try to put out a fire by throwing on more fire. Don't wash a wound with blood. No matter how fast you run, your shadow more than keeps up. Sometimes it's in front. Only full overhead sun diminishes your shadow. But that shadow has been serving you. What hurts you blesses you. Darkness is your candle. Your boundaries are your quest. I can explain this, but it would break the glass cover on your heart, and there's no fixing that. You must have shadow and light source both. Listen and lay your head under the tree of awe. When from that tree feathers and wings sprout on you, be quieter than a dove. Don't open your mouth for even a coo. When a frog slips into the water, the snake cannot get it. Then the frog climbs back out and croaks, and the snake moves. The soul that lives there in the silent breath. And that grain of barley is such that when you put it in the ground, it grows. Are these enough words, or shall I squeeze more juice from this? Who am I, my friend?
Thank you, Mr. Kitover. Look at y'all coming in the muck and getting a little poetry.
Get everything in this room.
We definitely do.
I heard a guy came in here yesterday and left with an STI just for walking in the room.
I don't know about all that. Maybe one or two that I kicked.
Yeah, something.
Hey, Jaro, can you give me a quick definition of per capita, please?
Per 1,000 people, or per 1 million people, or per 10,000. It's as simple as that.
You mean it's not a division by the total number of the population of America, the legal population?
Yeah, that's a pretty semantic definition.
Got it. So what do you think the real legal number of Americans is? Is it 300 million?
The legal number of Americans, like legal citizens?
Yes, Social Security bearing individuals who actually file a tax return.
I don't know, but I wouldn't argue whatever number you give me.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is nobody really knows the true numbers because the IRS doesn't publish those numbers.
Okay.
What's the current Muslim population of Canada?
I don't know, probably a couple million?
Make a tax towards Jews. And it's increased 211%.
Well, I think Jews have to become like ninjas,
Absolutely.
I see Chabadniks, dancing in the streets with the menorah, and I'm like, I cannot believe, what they're doing. Like, but they're they have no fear, and that's what I respect most about them is that they
It's not that. It's because they have faith.
Well, their faith overcomes any fear that they might speculate on.
Absolutely.
I don't know. To me, it's just, it's the wisdom that gives them that faith because it's more than faith. It becomes certainty for them. So they've taken a step past faith into certainty, and that's real power because that's real action. And, the thing is, it's that joy and love, that they exhibit and give when you meet them if they're, doing something at some public event. But in today's world, there's these radical protesters who might throw a rock, throw paint, attack you somehow. if Bill Gates can get a pie in the face, your local hub, I'm not putting that out there. What I'm just saying is security is now, and that's awareness and taking that extra step. So if you in 2025, you can expect X number more of potential situations. So I'm just saying, if you can speak about it mathematically, you can take a lot of the, I guess, delicate words out of the conversation.
He's still gone. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello. Or grand rising, I should.
Right. I guess it is afternoon.
What are we talking about? We're talking about school shootings? How to respond to them?
Can you add a new poll, Savannah?
Yeah.
Like, what type of sashimi do you like? And then you're gonna have like 5 different.
Can you put Vegas roll in there for Abby?
Silky,
With cream cheese.
moist. If you like your sashimi dry.
Spicy mayo.
Yeah.
All right, hold on 1 second. Stilgar, real quick, while you're in here. I am thinking about putting together, I want to get like 2 or 3 2A, minimal gun control people and 2 or 3 who are very pro, more restrictive gun to do a room and have a discussion about it and kind of let you guys volley back and forth.
What's that have?
Listen to me.
That's right, she gets us. I said it. She gets it.
What I always did when I played with the corkscrew with the little handlebars, it always looked to me like a screaming person saying, "Listen to me."
What's up, Timmy?
Okay,
Do
listen.
you know that Tim one time threatened me to be dead to him?
So it's that? Were you throwing in all of his ours? I was not threat.
It was a threat. You said, "You're 5 seconds away of being dead to me."
Not exactly. Probably 5 steps away.
I recently joined the International Tourette's Association. The ITA is known as the International Tourette's Association, and they have an online verbal tracker now for people that use the N-word. Mick Dickerson and Randy are up there in the top leading polls of all humans alive right now on the planet that use the N-word. So congratulations, gentlemen. You've set a new International Tourette Association record.
Oh, child.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
John, who did you meet? You said Mick Dickerson and Randy. They're the same person.
No, T-Robs and Rabbi here.
They're 2 different, personas.
Congratulations,
Did you
gentlemen.
hear that Nora was arrested yesterday again for that?
Yeah, I heard, yeah. What's wrong with Lou? Lou, have you ever had a job yet in all these years of being on Clown House? Congratulations. You're going to make a great AI researcher. You're going to be so good at AI prompting, you're going to start doing prompting saying, why am I doing promptings on AI? Why am I doing so many promptings on ChatGPT? Why am I going to do so many AI promptings on Grok?
What?
Don't you think that that's traffic?
I know we had a conversation about Nora earlier today. We talked about habeas corpus. I'm sure Mixette can tell you what habeas corpus is and how it can help her get out of the psych ward. Mixette, why don't you tell everybody about the power of habeas corpus?
Okay, my question is,
The neighbors.
who did Nora attack this time?
The neighbors.
Oh my God. Oh,
She attacked the neighbors.
She attacked her personal neighbors?
Yes.
No, my neighbors. No. The neighbors, like, in a different universe. What those are the fucking neighbors?
Like apartment neighbors?
Listen, Mixette is on vacation in Italy. He can't hear you that well. He's got pizza in his ears.
The videos that she has uploaded on her Twitter show that she has like a garden and stuff and a backyard. So it must be like houses.
So at a neighborhood, she got into a scuffle with her neighbors.
Something like that. Yeah.
No one said so.
And the police got called?
I have to for someone else to get arrested, nigga. You're being a lawyer.
I'm asking who called the cops.
You're a real fucking cop.
Are you trying to find out to see if you can help her out?
I'm just trying to find out who called the cops.
Her brother.
Her brother?
By numbers, 1, 2, 3.
Apparently, yeah. So her brother called the cops.
No, nobody. That is not known. That's hearsay.
Is it? I thought it was.
Yes, nigga, it's hearsay.
So we don't know who called the cops.
We don't know who called the cops.
Is her family helping her or trying to keep her
Wait,
locked
Lou,
up?
why does T-Reps think you're an N-word? Are you an N-word, Lou?
Yes. He's a Mulan.
You're a Mulan Yan.
That's right. He's a mully.
Listen, Big Zed. Listen, we fired you 3 weeks ago when you didn't show up for the job. McZed, the point is she's sitting in a psych ward and she's been decommissioned. She can't come on Clown House anymore. And everybody was looking forward to her latest YouTube video and Instagram. We're all sitting here amazed at her artistic capabilities. It looks a lot like some of the other tragic, videos you see.
You haven't seen her thirst trap videos on Twitter yet?
You mean her thirst trap portfolio or profile pictures here on this app as well for all these years?
I mean 14-minute long videos.
Oh, wow. Well, wow, that's so exciting. The thing is, we've seen the video in the elevator shaft, so that cat's out the bag.
Have you read her journal yet?
Every single time I go out on a date and I get
Well,
catfish.
we all have. I screenshotted every single page.
Whoa, we got a movie coming. The Nora Shalash story. Did she free Palestine? Was it worth it?
She deserves minimum a South Park episode.
Oh, she could make it out to South Park with her elevator pitch.
Yeah, like crazy about the Jews. That would be hilarious.
She's got a great elevator pitch.
Do you know how much money she could make from all these Middle Easterners if she started her OnlyFans?
That's what we tried to consult her on. We said she could probably raise a lot of money off of her viral video, but she lazily said, "No, I just want to talk to Diego. I love you, Diego." So stupid. So stupid. I bet you she felt that one.
Punish people for their retardation.
She's sitting in a psych ward.
Grooming her very well.
Yeah, Diego is a groomer. He's a social media groomer.
I don't know how this happened, but she's convinced that you and Diego fucked.
Ooh.
Really? I mean, like, I thought it was a joke.
So you might be part of what sent her over the edge.
That's right.
Oh, then I'm gonna go for it.
That pussy sent multiple people over the edge.
Damn.
Bang it to us.
Scarlet letter.
Well, we didn't know if he ever beat it over the edge or not.
Scarlet letter. Issa and McZad recently met up in Italy for a little love on the northern border with Switzerland.
Nothing wrong with that.
McZad, was Issa a catfish or was she a goldfish?
She has the memory of a goldfish.
100% catfish.
She has the memory of a goldfish. What?
Never mind.
100% catfish.
McZad, did you see the Pope when you were in Italy?
We did go towards the Vatican. We had gelato there.
Ooh, was the gelato
That
good?
doesn't answer the question. Let the record show. That does not answer the question.
I don't think that I saw his greatness from Chicago.
Turns out him and his brother are gay.
Why?
For each other?
I don't know, but
Really?
they're both gay. Yeah.
Who's
What,
good?
what do you mean it turns out? Based upon what reporting? You're crazy.
No.
Make shit up.
I'm 42 years old and I've developed very good gaydar as a heterosexual.
Oh, get the hell out of here, dude. You're talking about like a respected.
Don't get triggered if I spread a little gossip about the Pope. Jesus Christ.
He's the next guy from Chicago from all I hear. I haven't heard anything
It's
bad.
all political. Jesus. It's just political. Jesus. It's just political. Jesus, it's political. Jesus, it's political. I'm just saying, I thought he was gay. Jesus, why are people getting so upset about the LGBTQ nowadays? I'm just saying the Pope is gay. So why does that upset everybody?
Conservatives.
He's not gay. The guy is asexual. And you're going to sit here and tell me he's not gay? His brother's gay.
With all due respect,
His brother is gay. Look at the interviews. The guy is gay. He's flamboyantly gay. He's like Dr. Adams, but a Polak.
okay, but that doesn't make him gay.
Listen. How many
Goes to
genders?
Shaq, Mississippi.
Mixed, tell us about Adam Kadmon and the first transsexual. Who is Adam Kadmon, Mixed?
That's Adams.
No, I'm saying before there was Eve, what was the name of that human that Adonai Hashem created?
Adam.
I know its name or his name was Adam, but you know, what was Adam's gender prior to the creation of Eve?
Man.
But wasn't there
No, you can't be a man. You can't be a man.
Wasn't there first another couple that he kind of like washed off and then he created Adam and Eve?
No, Adam and Eve are the first. You know, Adam is the creation. Eve is the creation from Adam. That's why every woman is subservient to man because you came from us. It's not the other way around.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Why is this so triggering? This is Jewish. This is Jewish logic. This has to deal with gender. Don't get upset about the conversation, princess. Jesus.
No, you just sound like
Yes.
a man that is lonely and wants to blame women for all of his problems.
Like, what's wrong with that?
Oh Jesus! I'm gonna go have lunch.
Nothing, just own it. Melissa is such a feminist that she thinks that God is a woman.
Oh, child.
Look at this. We got British Hodel in the
I don't
house.
think God or gender neutral. God does not have a gender. I don't think God is a woman.
You know, British Hodel gave great advice to the people in Gaza before the war. British Hodel kept encouraging Palestinians to invest in Bitcoin.
You mean Pakistani hole?
No, British Hodel.
No, Pakistani hole.
So wait, were the people in
He's
Gaza?
not Pakistani, he's Indian.
Were the people in Gaza transacting with shekels, or did they have their own Palestinian currency? Anybody? Or was it a blended currency in Gaza?
What was the question again?
What was the primary currency being used in Gaza, or what is still the current primary currency?
US dollars.
Bitcoin.
Anybody? I put it in grok.
No, it's a shekels.
You guys spent years talking about the war in Gaza, and you guys don't even know the currency that they transact in? Jesus.
You didn't know
This
either.
app is so political. Jesus. This app is so political. Jesus.
You didn't know either, otherwise you wouldn't have asked Brooke.
Is it children?
Listen, Lou, let's just talk about AI for the next 10 minutes
Why
because
it goes?
I love AI, just like I love Noah, Bobo, and I love Adams.
oh, hi Fatima.
Did you just say Adams?
Hello, Yola, Rabbi, Anderson,
Hello.
Shade.
How you doing, Bobo? Mr. Anderson, can you tell Noah to come on
You
stage?
go just anyone, Google.
Yeah, do has permission.
Isa got it, exactly. They do call anybody boo-boo. Don't feel it.
Fatima, did you hear the bad news?
That's right, Fatima. I'm like, who the hell is the real Google?
Did you hear the bad news? Our girl Noura Bandura is back in the psych ward. She attacked her neighbors. She's in a straitjacket right now. They're pumping her full of lithium. And she's sitting there saying, fucking Rabbi in Clubhouse, fucking T-Robs, fucking Issa, fucking bitch, fucking McSad, all these fucking Zionist entities on Clubhouse, a fucking clown
Remember someone in your room like a rabbi or something?
I gotta talk to my fucking Rabbi on Clubhouse. Now I gotta fucking Rabbi on Clubhouse. Okay, pump her full of lithium. I don't think the lithium is working. Ah, call my fucking Rabbi. Call fucking go. Call fucking El Normo. Call fucking El Normo. El Normo will tell you. I'm Jewish. Are you Jewish? Are you Jewish? Are you Jewish? Are you Jewish?
How would they give you? Did they give you the paper?
Yeah, they definitely do.
Let me go. 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 Why are you detaining me? Why am I being detained? Are you detaining me? Why am I being detained?
Okay, stop. Enough. Dude.
This is supposed to be the thing for
So I don't know if you guys know Mike Miller.
October 7th. And what's that number going to be? When it gets to 200,000? Are people bothered by 1,700 or 200,000? I mean, the number's a number. I mean, the number's a number. And the number's not going to make people feel
What the hell didn't you record that room when they arrested Nora?
No, I wasn't in
Where
that
were
room.
you?
I was probably on Funhouse.
You could have been a youth. This whole fucking time you've been your whole fucking clubhouse life.
Always recording the boring
niggers.
shit.
The niggers.
Well, the point is, this is the makeup video, so I can label this. But the point is, nobody cares about this. You guys are all living in your own little deranged, conditioned bubble.
Do you know how many followings you could have gotten on X if you made reference to that?
Congress people are fucking. People from Congress are like Nancy Mace was fucking tweeting about this shit before, right? This got tens of millions of views on multiple different uploads.
Well, don't
compliment
yourselves. Listen, I hate to tell you this.
Do you know how much you would have become viral?
I hate to tell you this, but I've studied a little Torah, and it says that in Lashon Hara, it's worse to listen to it than it is to say it. So I got to tell you, if you're making fun of a loser who got put in a psych ward, that makes you a loser too. So to talk about this poor girl's, medical crisis as if it's some type of victory for you is pathetic. So shut the fuck up, loser.
Says on you.
Really? Because you are not enjoying it?
In the person's control. If it's something out of their control, I don't think they should be subjected to the.
No, we can make fun of black people. Come on.
I mean, you guys can because you guys are cool with Rabbi Randall McDickerson, so you guys. Anyone else?
Randy is a type of you. Are you not going to defend yourself? What's wrong with Randy?
Rabbi's muted. He doesn't know he's muted. He's been talking the whole time.
Oh, I know I'm muted. What's up?
Shut the fuck up, Rabbi. Little Rabbi, shut up. What's not wrong with little Rabbi?
Well, I have no clue what you guys were saying.
Shut up.
Shake was slandering you. You didn't hear?
Shake slandering Rabbi. Guess what? My book says that the people of the book are revered for having the revelations before me. So me disrespecting them would be like disrespecting the word of Allah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I know Chef wants to zip in.
Thank you, Rabbi.
How you doing, little Rabbi? Long time no see.
I'm working. How are you guys wasting your time?
I'm wasting my time with you.
I'll go back to working. Go ahead, waste your time. I'll go back to work.
Yeah. You're Rico.
That was cute, Fatima. That was very cute.
Yes, Rabbi.
How are you doing?
Rico came in and he left.
I told you. He knows.
What does
That's
he
so
know?
gay. That's so gay that you can do that, Sam. Well, only like 3 years ago.
What happened? What's
No, it's 3 years ago.
That's true.
And he earned it very, very,
Child.
very decidedly.
You need to overcome your daddy and come back to
Oh, Fatima, you are not part of this, but Rico is my ex, and he did a few things that were very bad, and now he knows what trouble will he get if he enters a room where I am.
Oh,
Child.
They have a border dispute.
yeah, fuck yeah.
She essentially ran a Zionist protocol on him, and he rejected it. And now they have a border war.
Whatever.
Now, what if he did that out of the interest to preserve the relationship, like the Quran says? Sometimes it's better to lie to the woman.
Inshallah? Sometimes it's better to lie to the woman. What kind of logic
Yeah,
is
you do
that?
takia. I know
What's
that's
wrong
almost
with that?
perfect.
That's it. What's
Nothing
wrong with
wrong
the
with
Quran?
that.
Well, what kind of lie exactly are we talking? Are we talking about a white lie? What kind of lie, Sheikh?
No, don't be racist.
Please respect Chef Moses and be on the Quran.
Inshallah. Bismillah. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
What does the Quran have?
Alhamdulillah.
Allah, Zakia.
the fuck is making fun of the Quran? What's that?
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir! Takbir!
Yes, bitches.
Allahu Akbar. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah.
Very beautiful.
Inshallah.
You're gonna learn to pipe down.
Bismillah.
Yeah, talk to me now.
Ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah.
So what do you guys think?
Allahu Akbar.
You gotta convert. I'm proud of you, John.
شكرا حبيبي. وين محطة الهجان؟
Allah, God.
وين محطة الهجان؟
Shut the fuck up.
Allah,
كيف
God.
حالك حبيبتي؟
I'm proud of you, John.
شكرا حبيبي.
I'm not having a brony with John.
Who are these niggers? See, if I have to take my phone off, I'm in trouble.
I'm going to create a new nonprofit called N-Word Tourette's Research Association, and we're going to find out exactly what kind of medication can help N-Word Tourette sufferers stop themselves from the spirit saying the N-word all the time.
On that list predominantly. That's racist, so you can't have that.
Hello, my name is Tim. I'm a clubhouse troll. Nice to meet you, Sally. I unfortunately have taken medication for an N-word syndrome. I've got a Tourette's. But I say the N-word all the time. But now I don't have to say the N-word anymore because I'm on medication.
Love niggas.
Oh, it's such a pleasure to meet you, Timothy. Oh, when was the last time you've been out on a date? Well, once I got diagnosed with the N-word Tourette syndrome, and I've taken this medication now for the N-word Tourette's. This is the first time I've been known without an N-word. I didn't mean to say the N-word, Sally. I'm so sorry. Can you forgive me? Fuck you!
You see, T-Robs, if you use the N-word all the time, you become the N-word. I don't know what to tell you. I've been warning you. I've been warning you about your vocabulary, Timothy. Stop using the N-word, or you become an N-word.
Okay, Negroni. The Negroid, I like Negroid.
I love Negroids.
But do Negroids love you?
No.
You love these Pakistanis and Indians, but they like them.
I love Indians.
That's the problem. Do you know what I learned yesterday?
What did you learn?
The British committed one of the biggest genocides in history. Over 40 years, they killed 165 million natives.
We love genocides. Now we love genocides.
Fuck your Holodomor and Holocaust.
This nigger.
Wow.
165 million.
Can you believe it? We've reached the point of genocidal one-upmanship. These people are all crazy. That's why I like to say it's called wasting your time talking to trash. You're just wasting your time talking to trash. What a waste of time talking to trash.
Yeah, you are a nigger for being proud of that. Like, that's a weird thing to be proud of.
That's right. We gotta.
He uses the N-word 100 times a day. Of course he's an N-word. It's like called wasting your time and talking to trash. Hey, Zach.
Fuego.
Mad me!
Mr. Anderson.
Hello, Zach.
Long time.
Indeed. How you been, Zach?
Mad me!
That's right.
Who muted Zach?
That's the fuck out.
That's right. You tell him, Zach.
Oh, yo.
CRT,
Hey, yo.
BLM,
John.
CRT,
That's enough.
BLM, LGBT.
Zach, you tell him.
That's why I got you clipped. John.
CRT, BLM,
You know I got you clipped.
BLM, CRT, LGBTQ.
CRT,
CRT, BLM,
LGBTQ.
Oh, hi, boo boo.
Oh, more fun.
Oh God, the boo boo.
Hi, boo boo. Hi, boo boo.
I love the boo boo.
Boo boo, what are you gonna do this weekend, boo boo? What are you doing this weekend, boo boo?
The Boo Boo hates me. He's in one of the hater categories of the campaign to elect candidate Congressman John Kitover. Isn't that true, La Boo Boo? Why have you always hated John?
Mr. Anderson, to the boo boos.
I know. We have to vote one off the island. Who's it gonna be?
Kick the
Will
Negroni.
sacrifice myself for love.
Kick the Negroni. He needs a job. Put him in the goo.
Which one? What's the boo boo?
Checkmate. Boo boo.
So in a room recently, in a room recently,
I kicked Rodney too. I was gonna end the room.
What's up, S5?
Like a slogan, I'm not using the right word. It bothers me that
a jingle.
I have to claim Zionism and not just be, I support Jews, but I'm not really a Zionist.
Why can't Jewish people just live in security?
That word.
The people who, I'm not the historian on this, but from what I remember and what I read, some of the main people who push for Zionism.
What did you read? What book did you read?
Secular. So I don't think it carries that religious and, essentialist dogma.
Okay, that's good if that's true. That makes sense.
500.
All right, moderators, I'd like to be put in the queue. I don't want to listen to this retarded ass shit anymore. I'm gonna just read a poem, talk over everybody, because if I could give you anything for those who have given so much to the campaign, I think it would probably be a beautiful poem just for 60 seconds. I know most people want to just come here and get their dopamine and talk over each other and talk about nothing and waste all their time. But I created a room earlier called Wasting All Your Time and Talking to Trash. And thus, welcome back to another episode of Wasting All Your Time Talking to Trash.
Bitch, you're the nigga. You're a fucking that Asian nigga, bitch. Oh, you know what? The Muslims are fucking up your people, bitch. I'm glad. Mashallah now.
Where are those who died serving God on the plain of Karbala? Where are those who know how to open the gate? There's no rational answer to this. A prison full of debtors has been let out. Where has everyone gone? Where are you? You're in the ocean, of which this world is just the foam thrown up on shore. Something huge inside me surges, and the foam of this poetry takes form. Let foam be. Dive into the burning ocean at the source of light. Shams comes up in the east. Don't unstring the bow. I am your four-feathered arrow that has not been used yet. I am strong knife blade word, not some if or maybe, dissolving in air. I am sunlight slicing the dark. Who made this night? A forge deep in the earth mud. What is the body? Endurance. What is love? Gratitude. What is hidden in our chests? Laughter. What else? Compassion. Let the beloved be a hat pulled down firmly on my head, or drawstrings pulled and tied round my chest. Someone asks, how does love have hands and feet? Love is the sprouting bed for hands and feet. Your father and mother were playing love games. They came together and you appeared. Don't ask what love can make or do. Look at the colors of the world. The river water moving in all the rivers at once. The truth that lives in Sham's face. I wish I knew what you wanted. You block the road and won't give me rest. You pull my lead rope one way, then the other. You act cold, my darling. Do you hear what I say? Will this night of talking ever end? Why am I still embarrassed and timid about you? You are thousands. You are one. Quiet, but most articulate. Your name is spring. Your name is wine. Your name is the nausea that comes with wine. You are my doubting and the light points in my eyes. You are every image, and yet I'm homesick for you. Can I get there? Where the deer pounces on the lion, where the one I'm after's after me. This drum and these words keep pounding. Let them both smash through their coverings into silence. If my words are not saying what you would say, slap my face. Discipline me as a loving mother does a babbling child caught up in nonsense. A thirsty man runs into the sea, and the sea holds a sword in his throat. A lily looks at a bank of roses and wilts and says nothing. I am a tambourine. Don't put me aside till the fast dancing starts. Play me some all along. Help me with these little sounds. Joseph is most beautiful when he's completely naked, but his shirt gives you an idea as the body lets you glimpse the glitter on the water of the soul. Even if the corpse washer binds my jaw shut here on Clown House, you'll still hear this song coming out of my dead silence.
Start to stop with amazing. I'm here snapping my fingers.
Vote John Kitover. Go to johnforcongress.com. Link is in the chat.
Physical.
Are you in all the districts, or do we have to?
Chris, we're not doing that.
If that's the case, then you are a religious country in some respects. Because America doesn't have a counter keeping track of how many Christians we have versus other religions.
Well, I mean,
right?
I guess you could say they're based around a religious/ethnic identity. Yeah. So, yeah, that makes sense. But I don't think they're like. I think people assume that because they're ethno.
Lucy, I wanna just let you know I have a crush on you. Well, I don't know if it actually is supposed to. Ever since I saw your real Nate picture, I fell in love, and like I hope you could see me as like
thinking of,
you know.
they know better. They don't. They use their funding for infrastructure, and like look where they've gone in the last years.
That's true.
Are you living in Afghanistan?
I'm back and forth.
Okay. How is it for
So grateful for everyone in the room.
traveling?
Hello, beautiful people.
It's actually very good. There's a lot of tourists that come in and out. I mean, there's like tourists, like guides and groups, and like they're enjoying it because they're under a whole different impression of how Afghanistan is, and when they go, they're just like amazed, like how it really is on the ground, right?
Yeah, I see those videos.
Did you meet over there, bro?
About Jesus.
Yeah.
About Jesus. And then,
I mean, well,
yeah.
Yannick is a vegan.
He listens to sleeping.
His
So
That is a law for
well, when you say that's a lie, let me ask you this, just to be fair to the Islamic, when the scripture says that God will quote send you a strong believe a lie,
it's weaponized
or when
against
Jesus
Israel
says
because
parable, so that you
it
will not
completely
understand.
ignores
Or
the
a
same
whole bunch of
or
other
worse
things to point out.
discriminations in other
He tells a
countries where
lying
they have
spirit,
bans on
he
Jews,
chooses
like
the God
Saudi
spirit.
Arabia, Jordan, and
They're like, which one do you? Okay,
everybody
so
refers
all
to
of that,
those countries as
yeah, all of
apartheid.
those are going to be
But
pushing deception
Israel
on
in the
people.
situation with
So
Gaza
what's the
is very
issue
commonly
with
referred to
Allah?
as an apartheid state.
Wait, what?
Which, you know, if by definition you want to say that's what it is, that's fine, but they're not the only ones that do it. And many countries do it against Israel.
Yeah, it's because your libertarianism is showing through. If you're willing to defend people,
That's a good libertarianism.
to defend your God.
This has nothing to do with libertarianism.
Of course it does. But like, you know.
So it says God will send you strong delusion, which is the deception.
Hey mods, this is John. I would just like to request 60 seconds to read Bible flashcards. Thank you mods for the consideration. This is John speaking.
Mostly listening. She's at her service at work. But yeah.
Oh gosh.
No, this is always
I'm tired of the woman.
I tend to steer clear of these conversations on Clubhouse because they don't generally go very well.
Well, so far it's been pretty
Right.
Now
It has.
It
has.
Of course, we don't have Norman here. If we had Norman here, it would have been quite a.
For all the purposes, I would like to point out that I said in a racist way, quote unquote,
earlier,
and I actively try to avoid racism as a general broadity. It has to be individually based. Hence, my bringing up of the kindest family I have met being Jewish.
Yeah, I understand. It's a fair point. And we all have different experiences. We come to approach the country. We have more or less exposure to Jewish people in general, depending where we're from, where we live, where we work, things like that. So everybody's going to have a testimony.
Jewish, and you told him for the first time that you're Jewish, and he gave you a big hug.
I never said that I was a fake Jew. I said I didn't want to start anything with the guy.
You thought it would start something for if he knew you were Jewish, and then you told him, and then he gave you a hug.
But I know, but
He was here needlessly.
people. You're French.
I'm like,
Hold on. You're liking this, but it's okay. And I'll say the story what happened. So when I did lose the key, a guy left the phone number on it where I lost the key, and he said to call. I called. He showed up to my house and he said, "Hi, my name's Craig. I'm a Palestinian." So I said, "That's a little fucking weird." So I'm not gonna say, "Hi, my name's Bibi, and I'm a Jew." I thought that would be weird, and that's gonna give somebody that's already got cancer more cancer, and I'm just gonna basically fill this guy full of hate. So it wasn't worth it for me to say that. And then when I was on with you, he came up to me and said, "Hey," I said, "Hey, how's your day?" And he said, "Oh, I listened to the BBC. I can't believe what's going on. They blew up a hospital." And so I go, "Yeah, I didn't want to say to you the other day that I was a Jew because, you know what I mean, you're already like listening to media and stuff like that." I go, "But look, we talk." And he goes, "Yeah, you're right." And the guy gave me a hug, and I gave him a hug back. And that was it. But I wasn't trembling or scared. I tried to avoid confrontation with my neighbors.
Yeah. My point is, I didn't mean to be confrontational with you, BB. I was just simply pointing out how exposure makes us all a little more understanding of each other, right?
Okay, I misunderstood where you're coming from. It's just because you came from
I appreciate
it sometimes. So, but yeah.
No. I meant look, I admire that you have Palestinian friends and you're not just a hater for the sake. You're not just tribal, you know. I think that's really respectable, BB, that some of your neighbors that you are close with are Palestinian, even though you're in, the.
No, I know, but when I asked them if they would go back and live there, they say, "Hell no. Hell no."
Of course not. Why would they want to? They have much better lives in the West.
I mean, they might feel a little different.
I ended up having coffee with the guys the next day.
Oh, you did?
Listen, I go into Arab.
There's something in the milk and the cheese that bothers her, right?
Take off today.
I have
tend to whip that out when we need it. Just to make everybody take a breath.
Okay, this is your 60-second poem of love. When I press my hand to my chest, it is your chest, and now you're scratching my head. Sometimes you put me in the herd with your other camels. Sometimes you place me at the front of the troops as the commander. Sometimes you wet me with your mouth like you do your seal ring just before you plant your power. Sometimes you round me into a simple door knocker. You take blood and make sperm. You take sperm and create an animal. You use the animal to evolve intelligence. Life keeps leading to more life. You drive me away gently as a flute song does a dove from the caves, from the eaves. With the same song, you call me back. You push me out on many journeys. Then you anchor me with no motion at all. I am water. I am the thorn that catches someone's clothing. I don't care about marvelous sights. I only want to be in your presence. There's nothing to believe. Only when I quit believing in myself did I come into this beauty. I saw your blade and burned my shield. I flew on 600 pairs of wings like Gabriel. But now that I'm here, what do I need wings for? Day and night I guarded the pearl of my soul.
Did you go into poem number 2?
No, I think this is the back end of the poem.
Yeah, 60 seconds is way over.
Well, these are the. You want to hear the last 12 lines?
I was listening.
You've made it this far. I saw your blade and burned my shield. I flew on 600 pairs of wings like Gabriel. But now that I'm here, what do I need wings for? Day and night I guarded the pearl of my soul. Now in this ocean of purling currents, I've lost track of which was mine. There is no way to describe you. Say the end of this so strongly that I will ride up over my own commotion. Oh, that's called reading, everybody, from a book. It's a poem.
Thanks, Mr.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Pockets. Hey, Moose.
Spending my birthday with y'all.
Happy birthday. Aww, I hope you had a great day, Pockets, and you got a long weekend too.
I just got off of work. They're like, we'll give you a half day. I'm like, you don't gotta tell me twice. So I'm on the way home. Gotta take the best nap of my life. And then I'm probably gonna just hang out with my dad tonight.
Aw, fun.
Heck yeah. But yeah, I'm 29. Holy shit.
Damn, Pockets.
I know, I can't believe I'm basically 40.
You got to expire.
Shit.
Better put you in the freezer.
Right, cry on me. So did I miss anything new, Surrender? Anything new happening?
Surrender. No, you know how that goes. You know how that goes, Pockets. You miss a day, you miss a lot, but really not anything at all.
I literally miss one day and I miss like a whole fucking season of Clubhouse.
Right.
I'm just like, and I come the next day and I'm lost. And it sucks.
Pockets, you were still pooping in your diapers when I got married.
No way.
I was married in 97.
Wow. Yeah, I was definitely shitting in my
Born in 96.
Yes, I was.
That's why I don't feel old. Like, I feel like I'm your age, but then I hear somebody say what you said, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like,
right.
I guess I'm...
Yeah, you guys don't even... Yeah, I thought y'all were in, like, your 30s with me.
I don't sound like... I don't sound like my age, but
You don't at all, Mike. And neither do you, Serendipity. You guys look like you're in your 30s.
I have a child your age, so he's actually a little bit older than you.
Right?
Right?
Oh my God, Surrender, you can be my mother.
Come to mama, baby.
Real big mama. That is so funny, dude. That's awesome. Damn. That's crazy. So what, you had your child when you were like 14?
I wish, no.
Oh my God, Serendipity, that's crazy.
Right? I mean, there's a
It's not annoying. I literally thought you guys were so young. This is crazy.
My oldest granddaughter is 12.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
My oldest granddaughter is 12.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah. You look like your grandmother. She's like, no, that's a granddaughter. It's not real. It's like what? But Serendipity, you so pretty. You so pretty. So I'm yeah. Whatever you're doing.
Says the pretty girl.
Someone chills and looked at my picture and was like, I ain't gonna lie, that's the type of picture you can't look at for too long. And I was like, bad.
But there's some good ones. Yes, there's good ones. Nobody's denying that. But the majority's not good. The majority wants to fucking kill Jews and kill Israelis. September 11th, they were fucking throwing candies like you couldn't believe. Nobody talks about the ice cream shops that open right now, guys. Nobody talks about the fucking restaurants. We call 5 of them live on the air.
You're not a great mother, are you?
No, definitely not great.
Another hospital's destroyed. Stick to the
Do you want to share
This
some of your
building's
big
destroyed.
opinions
There's
and
areas that
everything?
are flat, but there's areas that are
Share
flat.
some of those big opinions.
And Hamas is fucking.
She's got the biggest opinions, y'all. You should see that face. She talks with her eyes.
Oh, you have the baby right now?
I do. I have the baby right now.
Hey, she's got that in common with Cardi B. Talks with her eyes too.
She's turning those. That Cardi B stuff, man.
Tell her, Google that. That's exactly what I'm saying.
You got some good feedback on that? Oh.
Yep, I know. And we're like, yep.
She slept 2 hours. She just woke up from a 2-hour nap, y'all. So she's like, y'all gotta give me a minute, okay?
Oh, the horror.
Right. Like, my life is really hard right now.
Yeah, she's had a full reset, y'all.
My life is so hard. I just need to see her move further.
I really think maps are like iOS updates, man. Because you really just wake up not knowing where you're at, what day it is, what's going on, what you look like. Right?
That's kind of naps. You wake up a little sweaty. It's
yeah, on your neck, yes. your hair is sticking to you. You're like, I just fucking showered. I just showered.
I don't know if it's morning or night.
Nah, that's why I can't do naps. My dad, anytime I visit him, he's napping. Like, anytime I go to his house, he's fucking napping. Like, I'll nap right after work, before work, during work. To fall asleep anywhere.
That happens at about age 50. You start napping. It becomes a normal thing.
Yeah, well, I have a girlfriend, she's like 21. She would fall asleep in like 2 seconds. Like, she'll be in my car, lay her head down, and she's out. And I was like, I can't do that. Like, I can't fall asleep in like any place other than my bed.
It's so pretty. Really, big girl? I would have taken you for a day sleep.
No, I believe that. I believe you doesn't love her day. Yeah. Then you're up for the next 12 hours.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, I tried napping after work one time and I slept through the whole next morning, so I can't really nap.
Comes out of nowhere and upper donations.
Yo, we really got ice out here in Tucson, Arizona, picking people up.
Do you really?
We do, literally. Woo.
Yeah, I think the last time you guys got had somebody just picking up so many Hispanics was when you guys had Joe Arpaio.
Yup. But they're literally going downtown and just picking these people up, staring at me like I just saw a whole fucking man just escorting people into it.
Wow.
And I'm like, damn, there goes my elote.
Yeah, the Home Depots that I have to go to sometimes, they don't have any day laborers out front anymore. None.
Wow.
Our food trucks are now just disappearing. We have no more food trucks.
We have to be careful what we ask for, man.
Yeah,
get used to this shit.
That kind of reminds me of like the Family Guy episode where basically Abraham Lincoln came out and he saw he asked him, why is your lawn getting so high? He says that, I used to have a lawnmower.
Nah, but for real, my elote guy, the one that comes on the bike with the corn, he's gone. Like, it's just nothing. Everyone's missing. And he would come on the dot at 5 o'clock on his bike with his corn, his elote bird. And not see him for weeks. So they're really taking like the best people that we need. The food trucks and the elote guy. They're taking the people we need.
I like this room. Pretty chill. It is a chill room. Is this like your
Yeah.
It's where I've been spending my days. Hey, Miss Princess. Hello, happy Friday. Happy Friday to ya.
Y'all remember that song Friday that girl came up with a long time ago? That like went viral?
Rebecca Black?
Yes! That girl went crazy on that song.
Friday.
No, please stop. No.
Everybody's looking for the weekend. Dude, I loved her.
You know, she got like really popular on YouTube after that, and like had a pretty decent career, like just as like a early content creator, influencer.
Yeah, it's like basically it's like I saw a person said a warning, your ear is about to be raped in a minute, and they started playing Friday. It's like, oh damn, you mean like
Leanne, you still got a lot of guys in Phoenix? I know that's right. They're all gone in Tucson. I literally drove all over town to find my elote guys, and I can't find. Motherfucker's gonna force me to go back to Taco Bell.
William Wallace, there are no boomers in this room, to my knowledge. Well, maybe Joe B.
Damn, Mike, why should I tell her like that? What the fuck?
It's not this. I just saw her picture while I was saying it.
You're so quick. Maybe Joe B. She all this fuck.
it was
But no one else.
Well, I was saying it, and then I literally saw her picture, and then I just had like a verbal diarrhea. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I'm not telling you no secrets, Nick. I'm not telling you nothing.
I was trying to do my JD Vance lines with Joe. Where it's like,
what are they?
it's like like JD Vance in a grocery store. He's like, I have a question about trans fats. Why are you lying people trans fats or whatever fats they were when they were made?
I'll fuck around and tell Mike something so important, and then one room will just be like, oh yeah, Jessica said. Or like, word mom.
No, I didn't even mean it as an insult. I'm just thinking like, what are our ages in here? Like my brain wasn't, yeah.
I'm totally playing with you, Mike. You're good. I just thought that was so funny.
I know, the timing was weird.
Yeah, the timing was so
Wait, I just looked at Rebecca Black, and she's like on tour as a singer.
No fucking way!
I swear!
I didn't even know she had other music. That is so fucking funny, dude.
She was like, bet.
Yeah, we're taking this all the way.
Oh my god.
You know, it'd be so funny, Princess, if it was just the song Friday. She gets it on tour singing that shit.
She did a song called Saturday that was like a kind of like a dig at Friday. And I just was like, oh, okay. I thought it was just like I actually like paid good money to get produced this time instead of going to some random person that's just gonna scam you out of your money.
She's like, it's Saturday, fuck Friday.
You leave my Friday alone. Leave my Friday alone.
That is so funny. She made a song called Saturday is the day of Friday.
Yeah, screw your Saturday, princess. Screw your Saturday.
Then she'd be like, it's Sunday, we gotta go to church.
Not me.
You
Oh, that's so
like
funny. I'm gonna go look it up right now.
This is why Friday is the superior day of the weekend. Because on Friday, you still get to look forward to the whole fucking weekend.
That's a fact.
I think the best time, yes, or the best day or best time of the weekend or best time of the week is, for me, it's Friday night, actually, because I know that I have a whole 2 days. Although I'm shooting a wedding tomorrow, so I only really have 2. Well, I get 2 again, because it's
Yeah,
but I have a lot of weekends. In October, I have 2 weekends where I have Saturday and Sunday weddings, so I'm going to have like 21 days of straight work. That's going to be fucking brutal. I'm already hating the idea of it, and it's only August.
You're right, though. The best time of the week is like 5 o'clock on Friday. Because you know, dude, I get to be up all night in this motherfucker. Yeah.
When I'm driving home at 5 p.m. on Friday with the windows down, it's such a good feeling.
It's freedom.
It's the same feeling. To be honest, it's one of the reasons I've been doing weddings for 20 years. Same feeling. When you're driving away from a wedding, there's this like ultimate feeling of accomplishment. It's like you can't beat it. It's like fucking, it's done. Like I'm at the, like when I'm driving to a wedding, I'm dreaming of this feeling of driving away from the wedding.
So you're a wedding photographer?
I've done over 1,000 weddings. I had a business that did $800,000 in weddings a year at one point.
No way.
I was second in line for Justin Bieber's wedding. Actually, I was driving at one point. I stayed at his house in Maui, and at one point I was driving around Atlanta with him and what's her name? Bailey.
Haley.
Him and Haley in the back seat. We were driving around we were going to do their engagement session in Atlanta, and couldn't find a place to pull that he was willing to get out. Like the plan was to go find some place. As we drove around, it was clear that he's like, I'm not going to get out right now. I'm not going to do this. So I was like, all right. So we never did it. So I never did the engagement. No. And I never got the wedding either. The wedding, I wasn't guaranteed to get that at the time of the engagement, but
at least you were in the same presence.
Yeah, I was friends with Chip, who's a guy that was dating his mom. And so she was pushing for me to be his wedding photographer. She liked my work. She kept telling Chip to get me to be his, convince him to pick me. He ended up picking Jose Villa, who's the most famous wedding photographer in the world. And we'll probably end up doing Taylor Swift's, I would imagine. He just fucking gets these things by default. It's really frustrating, actually. Because he's good, but he's not like, I don't know. I don't think his work's good enough to be doing every single uber famous person on the planet,
You guys remember the other day we were talking about Taylor Swift and how, I noted and a couple other people noted that her obvious next move would be to marry this guy. As part of brand strategizing, to kind of, she's 35 now, 36. And so to kind of transition her out of the kind of kitty bopper songwriting that appeals to younger girls. And I suggested that the next marketing move would be to marry her. She'll pop off some kids, and she'll make more mature music for ladies who can resonate with the whole married housewife. And then what happened? A day or so later, boom, it's announced that she's getting engaged. So don't be, I'm expecting a very different kind of album from her, in about a year or so after she ties the knot from Travis. It'll be interesting to see what her brand and marketing and music is like after she becomes a...
Yeah, I feel like it'll be less dramatic. Like her last Folklore, like that era of album that she was doing was really artistic, really intense, really deep, right? And I feel like it's going to be way more like fun and lighthearted. Her next one after him.
You listen to Taylor Swift?
I do listen to Taylor Swift.
Me too. I am a Swiftie. Tread lightly.
I know. I am a Swiftie. I've listened to all her albums.
I thought you said you have a wife, not a husband.
I got both. I'm bi.
Oh Lord. Well, we're gonna have to make interview.
I always like chick music. My wife had this. We had this Amazon Echo in the house, and my playlist was just kind of by default attached to it. And my wife was like, her radio at work broke, and she's like, "I'm taking the Echo into work." I'm like, "Okay." So she took it into work, and then her friend who works with her, who we're friends with, she's hysterical, but she's like, "Hey, Mike," yeah, and she goes, "Your wife brought the Echo into our work." And I'm like, "Yeah," and she goes, "Yeah." She goes, I think that your playlist was stimulating my ovaries. I'm capable of having kids again." I was like, fuck. It was funny. It has I don't know. It's an old playlist. I don't even listen to it much anymore, but I mentioned it had 10,000 Maniacs on it. I know that. I don't know. Girly stuff, I guess.
I don't want to be a hater in this room, but I'm just not that impressed by Taylor Swift. It's just not my vibe.
I feel like as a Swiftie, if someone's not impressed with Taylor Swift, it's because they haven't listened to her entire discography, which obviously is a lot of music at this point in time. But I think that if you have just heard the pop singles on the radio, that eventually end up to be annoying. Like all pop singles on the radio, it's easy to be like, meh.
Right, I agree.
Not my thing.
I agree.
Like a lot of her really good work are not singles, I think.
I agree. Like Folklore was one of the most incredible ones that she did, I think. And I agree with you. The thing about Taylor Swift is she's a fucking genius. I mean, an actual genius. She was the youngest songwriter hired by Sony in history of their company at the age of 13. She writes all her own songs. She plays all her own songs. She's obviously a billionaire. These are not things that happen just because you're popular. These are things that happen when you're unique to, you're unique among the history of the world. I mean, she's her staying power, but also the fact that she does it all. I mean, there's people that are big and famous that don't write their own songs, and they don't do any of that. She does all that shit. If you watch her writing Folklore during COVID, she had, who's it, Ben Iver, what's his name?
Bon Iver.
Yeah, I almost throws an L because it's spelled like Ben. Yeah. Bon Iver. She had him come over during COVID, and there's a video where they're writing all their songs together. So I just don't know how people do it. I mean, I'm watching her do it, and I'm like, she's fucking talented.
She's been doing it since she was fucking 5 years old. That girl is I don't care what anyone says. That girl is. Oh, I'm talking about Taylor Swift.
No, I said that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, she's 5.
So anyway, I take heart for all the people that served. My grandfather retired as a lieutenant colonel in the U.S. Air Force, and all my family served. And anyway, appreciate people like you and all that do this too.
If you don't mind me just asking, significant in the past, you guys served during the time of when you guys were illegally invading countries?
Yes, I did.
Like Afghanistan and Iraq.
Wait, Resistance, are you American?
Yeah, I'm American.
Do you like America or do you hate America?
I should get to my question first.
Boys.
I want to answer to my question. Were you veterans?
He's diverting.
Were you guys serving when the American government was illegally occupying and destroying other countries?
So what?
What do you mean? So you were part. So you went.
What do you want? I was there before Resistance.
Which one you went to? Which one did you go to? Afghanistan, Iraq, which one?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. I just want to know.
I appreciate everybody. I did both, man. Shut up.
Oh, you were in both. You was in both. Oh, so you're a piece of shit scumbag terrorist. You deserve to die when you were over there. Just probably not the husband. Deserve to get murdered.
Where the terrorist resistance? I mean, where the terrorist?
Oh, the Americans are the terrorists. They're the ones that...
Wait a minute. Where the fuck is you gonna sit here? Just change your name to resist. Are you from the resistance?
I hate un-American pieces of shit that live in America and they're against America. The life you live is because they went out there and did what they did so you could have freedom and peace.
And her has been paid ultimate sacrifice for you punk-ass to be here on this goddamn soil. You better watch your mouth right now. See, here's my thing. Yeah, we went and we did a whole lot of shit. You think Afghanistan and Iraq was bad? You have no fucking idea if that's just what you're playing with. Like, we should have done worse. I mean, I have literally made moms cry at the disfigurement I have done to their men and boys. I have fucking erased entire villages, fucking states. I toppled governments. I have replaced people. And I'll do it again for every American in the room. You know why? Because I love my Americans. And if there's an enemy that exists against the United States of America, well, then your days are numbered because there's a lot of devil dogs, there's a lot of sailors, and there's a lot of Air Force guys, particularly 18-year-olds with drone skills that got to play Call of Duty that will fuck your day up faster than you can blink. And here's the best part. We just went down to Venezuela, and they're like, I'm going to call 4.5 million militia to deal with 4,000 Marines, 3 destroyers. They don't realize the power that a destroyer can do, such as terraform an entire fucking country in a few minutes. So I'm just going to tell you that, yeah, I don't care. And if somebody out there in the world touches an American head, I don't give a shit if they're black, Hispanic, Asian, white, purple, pink, whatever it is. If you touch one American, I want your spines. I want to have your head hanging on the fucking Statues of Liberty's crown. I want to mount it up there as like a jewel, just to make sure that nobody ever touches another American's head again.
Do you support America going out and killing for fun then?
If we need to, yeah.
Yeah, of course we need to. Okay, fair enough. Right. Consistent, you're fascist, and I like you. Go ahead.
Are you? I told you, you're American too. Like I'm guessing.
What do you mean?
You live in America?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you're another one that if you don't like it here, like the things we do, why don't you leave?
I don't. That's a weird concept because y'all do the same thing as well too, right? Like
who does the same thing?
Well, like whenever like the opposite party is in office and you're like,
no, we're not talking about parties. We're talking about Americans versus un-Americans.
Well, I mean, I'm also another Nigerian as well too. Like,
that means nothing to me.
Yeah. I get that, but I'm saying, if I don't like it here, then leave. Like, I would love to leave, go back to my country, but I would like the America to stop trying to steal from my country. That way I can go and have my country prosper.
Well, how would you prevent that?
No, I probably can. I mean, America.
Nobody can. It's America. It's the biggest power in the world. That's why we're the greatest country.
What do you propose? What do you propose? I mean, if I could.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think America would care about its citizens and stop using, like, military force to capture and control the rest of the world by reducing the military budget and actually putting money into the citizens.
Give an example of what you're saying. Give an example of that too.
Okay.
I like an example.
Diametrically disagree. Thank you.
So I think that one of the best.
You've shown how you handle money.
So I think one of the best ways would be to reduce the military budget and focus on building infrastructure that would benefit across different parts of America, where we see like an influx of people living in certain areas that can disperse out if they had infrastructure in those cities. Like for instance, in New York is a great example. New York State is very, very dense in certain areas. So if we were able to create infrastructure outside of like the general New York City, Manhattan, all those areas right there, into the bigger, into the smaller cities, or like the red states across the middle of America,